And behind King, one of the 4 pages, his grandson. For Queen Camilla, 2 members of her family acting in the same capacity. And the bishops chosen to assist the Queen during this ceremony. And her 2 companions, being sister and close friend. Lady Lansdowne, flanking Annabel Elliot. Before the King leaves the Abbey, an unprecedented gesture at a coronation. He prepares to meet the leaders and representatives of the faith communities, whose presence here today.
Somiglia un po' a nonno Remo, vagamente.
They all of them read a declaration to him of appreciation. And he thanks them. On the other side of the nave, crossing the Winston Churchill Memorial, past the tomb of the unknown warrior, some members of his family, and just acknowledging there the Governors General of the Commonwealth realms, whose presence here today, of course, is also greatly valued, and a reminder of the late Queen's untiring commitment to the
Ecco,
Commonwealth
adesso
ethos.
esce, guarda. Esce.
Thanks to the bishops.
Sta uscendo.
And so King Charles III,
Che viene salutato
the oldest
dalla
person to be
gente.
crowned monarch of the United Kingdom, emerges from Westminster Abbey to the sound of the bells and the crowds outside. His whole life has been spent in readiness for this day. And by his own insistence, despite his age, there is much that he still wants to achieve in this reign. So with the Abbey bells sounding the news of his coronation throughout the United Kingdom and
Somiglia un pochino
beyond,
a nonno Remo, il naso.
Charles's journey as crowned sovereign is about to begin.
Guarda che bello, Raffo. Raffo.
The bells ring out, and while Hugh was guiding us through that beautiful, very moving service in Westminster Abbey, this was happening outside. The rain was falling, but within the rain we saw the formation of the largest military procession in this country for 70 years. Over 4,000 personnel from 3 military services and the Commonwealth, as well as the marching bands on foot and mounted, will make this a feast for the eyes and the ears. It is already in position. It stretches for a mile down the Mall, through Admiralty Arch, along Whitehall, all the way to Westminster. It is a magnificent sight. The Royal British Legion there on the inside around Parliament Square. And every regiment of the army represented. And at the head of this procession, leading the way, is the Brigade Major, Lieutenant Colonel James Shaw of the Grenadier Guards. His grandfather took part in Queen Elizabeth's coronation in 1953. And behind him we have the mounted band of the Household Cavalry. And behind them the King's Troop, commanded by Major Fran Sykes. And the band of the Royal Regiment of Scotland leads detachments from the Realm and Commonwealth forces and British Overseas Territories, and they will be flanked by 124 flag bearers. We have the RAF as well, commanded by Group Captain Stephen Harrison. We have the Army Royal Armoured Corps led by their colonels, the Army Corps, which includes the much-loved Gurkhas. We will show you all of this, but interestingly, they will all march off at the same time. And they are waiting for a command from Garrison Sergeant Major Andrew Stokes from the Coldstream Guards. We've mentioned Vern before. He's one of the leading architects of this procession, and indeed both processions. He will give a command that will be passed down right to the front and to every single person marching, and they will move off at the same time, and they will march to the same beat, indeed the same tune. It's the first time that's been attempted. They've been rehearsing for 6 weeks to ensure that all of the bands